Hi, I'm Rob Fortier from rob48.com.
And I am Heather Markel with Bullbuster Business Coaching at bull2brilliance.com.
And today, we're going to talk about planning for non-planners.
Woohoo!
Now,
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I've experienced a lot of business folks who just hate planning. They think planning is this horrible, dirty, awful word. You know, like some people are very organized and they want to plan everything out. But people who are, let's say, a little more creative or like to sort of, run their business on the fly, they're just not into planning.
So agree. I cannot agree more. How, those of us that are programmed are just like, we have to take the structure sheet. We can't even actually do anything. Sometimes I find it's like in the way because we can't even start before we plan. But then the creatives just don't plan, and then, I don't know, things don't always come together because there's no planning.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
So, what kind of advice do you think we could give people who they desperately want to have some kind of plan, but they're not planning? They're not planner people. They're planning. I think of it as planning for non-planners. Like I think a plan could be just 2 or 3 steps for a week or even just for a day.
Right.
So maybe it starts out with, well, what do you want to accomplish, say, in this month or this week or even today? What has to get done, right? That could be your number 1 step for planning.
That could be, right? Kind of projecting out, like, what do you want to get done and by when you want it to be done by.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And the second step could be, hey, what are all the things you need to do to get that thing done this week, this month,
and
or
we come into
today?
lists. We come into the listing.
Are lists okay?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't know about this, but you keep going.
Okay. And then I think 3 is take action, right? Start with the first thing and start doing something because you'll never get anything done if you don't take action.
Okay, so I'm with you. But I got kind of, a little bit pulled down. I was like, oh, this sounds like a lot of work. And I'm just thinking, I kind of want to come up with something like honor the non-planner.
Okay,
Yes,
all right.
and suggest maybe you should fuck planning. Because really, this video, we didn't plan it. We came together and we said, let's do some videos. And we came up with a subject. But this is all ad-libbing. There's no script. And we don't even know what we're doing. So this is like the video planning not planned. This is the not planned video on planning, yes. And so that made sense in my brain, that's okay. So all I want to say is sometimes I think, seriously, for people that hate planning, I think if you honor the fact that you hate planning, another possible strategy is to sort of go with the outcome. So we know that we wanted to film this video, and we also wanted to honor that we wanted to kind of play off each other and have some fun here. So we didn't want to plan out the whole video. We just planned the topic, which we discussed before hitting play, and we then just said, let's just see what happens. And so I think that it's also possible for non-planners to take your step 1 and project out, like, what do you want and when do you want it by, but also have some openness to just kind of like figuring out the steps as you go.
So there's a beginning and an end,
right?
And the middle gets to be whatever you want.
Exactly. Yeah.
So then, could you say maybe you pick a point somewhere between here and here, or here, or here, and pick like a check-in spot someplace?
We could do that. Yes, I think that's possible because I think also what's interesting is for those of us that are planners and we plan out every step. The problem is that when we reach a step and it doesn't go as it was supposed to, we use that to sort of just completely beat ourselves up and say, my plan sucks! I'm never going to get where I want to go! I'm a failure! What did I do wrong? And so, right? Yes, thank you. Yeah, I had that. That's exactly, yeah. Thank you. That was exactly the sound that I was going for. And so rather than using it to beat ourselves up, I think also it's an opportunity to say, okay, so this plan that I planned wasn't the right plan, but that's okay. Maybe I'm going to toss this up in the air and just go for like plan B or plan F. And it doesn't matter, you can have multiple plans or multiple no plans, and just as long as you reach your destination, I think that's the key part.
So that's a really great point that Heather just made, is if you have a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, right? It's not to give up and curl up and go home. It's to say, okay, that didn't work. What's the next thing? That in itself is a plan.
Oh, fudge.
Come on! Damn it!
See, planning for non-planners.
Oh, well, all right, fine. I give up. Well, there you have it.
And thanks for joining us. Again, I'm Rob48 from Rob48.com.
And I'm Heather Markell from BoldToBrilliance.com.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.